I'm Barb Abney, and the Go Local Spotlight is brought to you by McNally Smith. Today, I'm joined by Caroline Smith. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
I'm so excited to see you. Seriously, Caroline came in straight from the airport.
Yes, I did.
Somehow lost her panties at the airport.
I did. My suitcase bust open. The zipper broke. Panties everywhere. It was a scene.
I don't know that is the most rock star thing I've ever heard. I mean, I lost my panties at the airport.
Just like imagine me like a red face, like trying to wrestle my suitcase back together. Like,
oh my God. I totally see it.
Just praying that they were all clean.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I didn't pack the crotchless ones, did I?
Right? Or like the granny panties. That's all I wear. To be TBH, I only wear granny panties. So it's just a very unflattering thing for me to lose at the...
There's your visual, folks. So if you're coming to Lizzo's show tomorrow night, chances are you might bump into Caroline and she needs some panties.
Yes. Bring them.
So let's see. What do we need to catch up on? Oh, hey, you don't live here anymore.
I don't. Well, I am spending more time out in Los Angeles. I am splitting my time between two cities. I feel like since I left, I've been back in Minneapolis just as much. But this is my first glimpse of snow.
How much did you miss it?
It's very slushy right now, which is not exciting. It's just not the snow I know and love, but you know.
Yeah. It's welcome back, Caroline.
No, it was very nice. Welcome.
If you would have flown in a couple of days earlier, it would have been even worse.
Really?
Yeah, when we got it,
it was like a big blizzard, right?
Yeah, it was like boom, done.
Yeah.
You know. That's how blizzards do in Minnesota. It's kind of like, hey, I'm here. All right, see you.
See you later.
I'm in and out. I'm done. Okay, so you're out in L.A. and working on some new music, huh?
Yes. I've been tirelessly working on the new record.
Can we talk about Rihanna Camp?
Yes, we can talk about Rihanna Camp. I haven't talked about it at all, actually.
Tell me.
So I can talk about it finally because the record came out. I did some writing for. I didn't make any of the songs on the new record, but I got to be part of the creation of the record, the writing process. Again, none of my songs got chosen, but it was really cool to be, up close and personal and, watch the process of how huge pop records are made. And I got to work with some really cool folks.
And you got to be in the same house with Rihanna at least once.
Yes. She rented out this big Malibu mansion, as it's all over the press when she was making a record. And she converted all the rooms into studios. So I got to hang out and be there and write some songs.
And none of them made the record.
None of them made the record again. But one got really close.
And that one will be on your new record.
That'll be on the new record. And I'll be performing it in April.
I'm excited. We're going to get there.
Okay, sorry.
We're going to get there.
I didn't mean to
You're
jump the
jumping.
gun.
God. Geez, we were just talking about L.A. Catch up a little bit. I haven't seen you in a few months. Come on. Okay, so you're out in L.A. You've worked on the Rihanna record. You got to keep your song from that. Mm-hmm. I mentioned the words Dan Wilson.
Yeah, it's been really good seeing Dan out in Los Angeles. I feel like, he's my guru. He's like my informal mentor. He gives me these little nuggets of knowledge and guidance that one really needs when moving into a new city, especially Los Angeles.
And he's got all the energy, man. He's got the best energy and the best smile.
Yes.
He's such a happy guy.
He's just the best. I owe him so much. I have, everything to thank him for. He's amazing.
So has he had a little hand on this new record?
He's been helping me with kind of editing some songs to listen to them and say what he likes or what could be better. He's kind of I feel like he's he always reminds me that I have a mountain to climb and it's not easy, and I like that because he keeps my art honest and he keeps it real and he keeps me working hard, nothing about making a record is easy.
Right.
Work for it. But yeah, he's great we've gotten a glass of wine and which has turned to 3 and
as you do.
Laughed a bunch and yeah, he's great. He's been great at introducing me to folks and just being really supportive.
And I think that you've got that old soul thing about you. You know what I mean? Like, I know you guys, there's a significant age shift there,
Yeah.
but I don't think that he sees that. I don't think he recognizes that. And I think for you, you're kind of a timeless
Well, thank
person.
you.
So you're welcome. Oh, God, you're blushing.
I am.
It's ridiculous. It's so cute. Okay, so you're in town right now, not because you were missing the snow.
No.
Miss Lizzo has a big sold out show tomorrow
I
night.
know. I'm so excited. I don't want to spoil the surprise if it was one, but yeah, I'm very excited to see Lizzo play. I don't know if we can spoil the surprise.
What surprise? I don't know anything. Or you just wanted to see her
Yeah, I just
at
wanted
the
to see her.
show.
Yeah, she's. You know what's been awesome is that she's been out in LA a lot too. So we've been like, it's funny that sometimes she gets like these really nice like Airbnbs, but she'll just like sleep at my place.
Well, I'll be
Or-
texting her and I'll be concerned, like it seems kind of late at night, and she's like, "Oh, I'm in LA," and I'm like, "Oh well."
Yeah, yeah. It's been so nice to have her out there. We've been working on her record too,
Mhm.
which is nice. And she's also, I mean, I don't know if you know this about Lizzo, but she writes all her own stuff, and she's like, all you hear from her is mostly like hip hop and rap, but she's like an insanely talented pop writer. So yeah, very, very good at songwriting. So it's really fun to get together and work on music together.
Well, I mean, you guys have collaborated before, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So it wouldn't be completely unthinkable that perhaps you would collaborate again.
Yeah, I mean, I think like with whatever record I make and whatever record she makes, we always kind of have like a hand in each other's stuff because we're so close, and it's hard not to. It's like I go to her I'm like, I need a really big moment. Who else would I ask?
Big girl, small world.
No, exactly. And she'll be like, I really need like a lyrics thing or like a sweet song or something. And I'm like, hey, I can do that.
Yeah, you can. Oh,
It's really fun.
in your overalls.
I can do that. And they're like squeaking too in the mic. They're like,
It's so
that's
cute.
my overalls.
So cute. That's why we have the cameras, so they can see that. Yeehaw. I told her to invite Prince. Do you think she invited Prince?
I'm sure. He loves her.
I know
It's
he does.
So cute.
I'm like, please.
It's so great. I mean, who doesn't love her? She's
Wow.
fantastic.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust anybody who said they didn't.
I know.
I would be
It's
like,
true. I know.
you don't like Lizzo?
I know.
I will unfriend you now.
I'm like, what do you hate puppies too? Like,
Right, and rainbows?
yeah.
Freak.
Yeah, and you like don't like pizza. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, I'm not about anybody who doesn't like my girl.
I know.
No. It's
Exactly.
she's and we're biased,
Yeah, of course.
but still.
of course. Because in real life, she's like the sweetest person in the world.
She's the sweetest person, and she works until she's ready to fall over.
I
I have
know.
seen that girl so tired.
I know.
And she's like running around, doing radio
Yep.
and like checking in with everybody. And it's like, hey, when was the last time you slept?
I know.
Last week?
Yeah, I know. She goes super hard. Yeah, for our shows last September, a year ago in September already.
Yeah, it was 2 nights.
The two of us were so like type A with our work, and coming together, like we thought that it would be nice because it would split the load. But actually, we just like stayed on each other's asses about like getting everything done perfectly. We had all the rehearsals scheduled. We we went to go see Beyonce in Chicago, and we took that weekend to like go see Beyonce, get inspired, and to like meticulously plan out every second of the set. And then when we came back, we had like packets for our band
Wow.
and schedules just like sorted out, and
Wow.
like everything was air packed, and we were both doing a lot for our own records, so
Yeah.
it really took like an immense amount of organization, and there were like so many people on stage. You saw
It was there was a lot, but girl, that turned out so good. I had a friend that was here from Cincinnati, and she, I got to pretend like I was big stuff, like, like, oh, hey, can I get in? Okay. Yeah, we're going to go in and see some friends.
Yeah.
And she's like, huh? I'm like, well, I kind of had a hand in kind of discovering that one.
Yeah.
And this one's been around since before me. This Caroline girl.
Like a
I
dinosaur.
think she's half my age, but she's been doing music longer than I've been playing it. And I felt like such a big deal because you guys, I was just so proud. And
Yeah.
you might as well have been Beyonce that night to her, because she was just like, You guys are
Aw.
so good.
Thank you.
You were so good, and you showed her such a good time. You were just like so kind, and
Aw.
she talks about that night all the time when I see her.
Aw.
So, nonetheless, hi, little trip down memory lane. Okay, so you wanted to stop by because you do have an announcement that you're allowed to make.
Yes. I am playing First Avenue on April 16th.
Woohoo!
So excited. We're playing the main room.
I
And
don't know why I'm writing it down.
write it down. Everybody write it down.
It's on.
It's on. And I just got word that we confirmed our opener. I'm very excited. His name is Harriet Brown, and he's from Los Angeles. He's originally from San Francisco.
Oh, rock.
And he is like this amazing guitar player. I want to compare him to Prince. He's like, he's got the sass, he's the whole package, and he dresses like nobody I've ever seen. He's like,
Keep in mind, she was once roommates with Tickle Torture. Go on.
exactly. But like, I mean, when I met him, he had like a brown bowl cut and an all red jumpsuit and all white Adidas Superstars. And then he played these like amazing, like New Jack Swing, Princey kind of like jade sounding music. And he's just up there by himself and he's just like singing his heart out.
Okay.
Yes. He's just like amazing. This little Filipino man.
All right. Well,
Like we became pretty good friends when I moved to LA, and he knows all the good thrifting spots. And I'll give you some music to check out. 'Cause
Okay,
you're gonna
yeah,
flip your little mind.
okay. All right. Does he tell you where to get your overalls in
He
LA?
tells me where to get everything. He knows, like, he has the hookups there. It's amazing.